This podcast is facilitated by the World Karate Federation as part of its mission to promote and inform about karate globally. The views and opinions expressed in this episode are those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the official position of the WKF.
But we're back.
Yeah, but
we're back.
We're back. You're like 26 episodes this year. We are going to be talking to some amazing people around the world, talking about all the events. We're just so stoked to be back.
We're going to need some help from our audience. In the comments, please let us know who you want us to have on and who you want to hear from.
Sometimes I think and I say, it's me who is the grand winner for second time. I'm very excited to start the Premier League. It's hard because everybody wants to beat me. I like the crown in my head.
Yes, hello. This is the World Karate Cast, the official podcast of the WKF, presented to you by Kaizen Culture. We are your hosts, Mitchell Dome and Nathan Blockley. And as they say in Japan, konnichiwa. It's a good one to start with. I don't know why we haven't started with konnichiwa. It's the home of karate. Got to introduce everyone in the Japanese language. This is from a comment from episode 6 with Irina Zaretska from Tashub649 saying that she will be watching from Japan. So thanks for engaging with us on the YouTube comments on the WKF YouTube channel. We love hearing where all your where you're watching it from in the world, and we just love trying to expand our knowledge. So thanks for engaging with us. Nathan, this is the first episode of 2026.
This is, it's so exciting to be back in the studio after a nice little break over Christmas and New Year's, getting stuck into 2026, and karate doesn't rest for long, does it? Like we're already back with the Series A tournament, having just finished yesterday at the time of recording, but the previous weekend when we do release this episode. And then we've got the Premier League in Turkey in just... next week?
It's all very soon. It's not very normal for us. Like in Australia, in the southern hemisphere of the world, we take a big break over summer. Well, for summer for us, it's extremely hot. It's 35 to 40 degrees. We're at the beach, swimming in the pools. But yeah, we take some time off over that Christmas, New Year. But everyone else, straight back on it. And there was no lack of participation for the first couple of tournaments for the year. Like we'll get into the Series A in Tbilisi, but it was a fully stacked tournament with some amazing athletes there, some Premier League gold medalists, some even World Championship medalists as well at a Series A. Really? Wow.
Yeah. Just because you know how national federations can only nominate one, but you still got multiple athletes from some countries that are that level. Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. And this year, jam-packed full of events and the new branding. It's really exciting with the Series A, the Premier League circuit. Super excited to dive into all that. But
we're back.
Yeah, but we're
back.
We're back. You're like 26 episodes this year. We are going to be talking to some amazing people around the world, talking about all the events. We're just so stoked to be back again, and we're extremely honoured for everyone around the world to engage with us and make this a possibility. So thank you for listening, and we hope to keep talking to you guys for the rest of the year, which we will be.
we will be, and it's quite surreal, isn't it? Like 2025, we had 8 episodes for the World Karate Cast, and we knocked off some big ticket guests. Like we had Yusuf Badar, we had Irina Zaretska, we had Douglas Bros. I mean, those are the 3 triple world champions.
Yeah. That's
which
crazy.
Is and that's only in 8 episodes, and we've got 26 this year. So that's 26 guests that we can have on, which means we're going to need some help from our audience, aren't we? We've got to get in the comments. Please let us know who you want us to have on and who you want to hear from in the World Karate. We've got some deep dive episodes that will come out this year, like we did with Maria Torres last year. The little bit longer, but a full deep dive into these athletes, their philosophies, and there was so much to take away from that episode. And we only did one of them last year, and we've got a couple lined up for this year as well.
Extremely popular, those episodes. Yeah, I love that. I think it's great to get their history in the background. Today we have a very special guest on it, and we've stuck to the superstar guest for this one. We have Maria Torres Garcia from Spain. back-to-back grand winner. Like, we'll get into that a little bit later after we talk about all the other stuff. But I'm very excited to talk to Maria today.
Oh, 100%. Couldn't think of a more suitable guest to talk about the grand winners and the Premier League coming up next weekend.
And the Team World Cup.
And the Team World Cup. Yeah, it's Team World Cup year. Yes!
This is your favourite event.
I love the Karate World Cup. I think it's one of the best changes to the karate format. The international format that we've had, and having it in China for the end of the year, just can't wait. So I'm looking forward to talk about that as well.
Before we get into it, let's knock off the Series A in Tbilisi, Georgia, and I apologise if I'm saying this wrong. Tbilisi.
We don't speak Georgian. It's spelt odd in English. I think it's Tbilisi. We're gonna roll with that.
Yeah, I think that's great. Huge events.
Massive events,
Huge
stacked
divisions,
and some incredible athletes competing. Like as I mentioned before, we had Premier League gold medalist in your division, Mitchell, Abdallah Hasham.
Nice.
Won Cairo, I believe, beat Abdulaziz in Cairo last year. So we had him compete, and he backed it up with a gold in Tbilisi this time. And then we had some world, I think a bronze medalist from... the Uzbekistan from under 67. He got second this comp. So we've had some incredible athletes at this comp already.
Crazy. The Series A it's become such an elite competition now. It's a big staple, like stepping stone almost, and a good platform for development. And that's what they say, right? That's what the WKF have come out with and said. It's a key platform for development at senior level. Great exposure for athletes ranked from 33 onwards, and also inclusive for a lot of the under 21 age group, especially considering that there is no more under 21s for the youth leagues this year.
That statistic that they released last year that said about half of the athletes at Series A comps are under 21 is insane.
Massive.
And it's such a great event for them.
Yeah. No, it's great to see. And we've got so many awesome Series A events coming up, and it's just a great avenue for the Premier League to get into the Premier League stage, and then eventually the World Championships. You came up with a good stat here, Nath.
Yeah, I
like this one.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of countries being elite and establishing a development pathway, Iran, one of the strongest countries in karate at the moment, had 156 athletes at their Series A comp. The first of the year in January. Yeah, straight after the new year, just... dove in, team of 156, and it really showed they walked away with 6 gold medals out of the 12 individual divisions.
Oh my goodness.
Which is just insanity. So pure dominance from them. And then not only that, separately in the female team kata, so this is also a really exciting thing to watch over the year at Series A comps is the team kata divisions, because it's the only international comp apart from your continental championships where we get to see the team kata compete. Japan was defeated in the gold medal final by Egypt in the female team kata, which is crazy. And there was no Japanese male team kata. So
how cool would it be if we had like team event Premier League?
Oh, that would be
for like
crazy.
kata and kumite. Oh my goodness.
We can dream.
We can dream. Should we get it done? Let's get it done. Then we're looking towards the Premier League in Istanbul, Turkey, in like a week or so, which is, I can't believe it's around the corner.
Yeah, which is some other exciting news that we don't actually have on this run sheet, but we are confirmed to be the media team for the World Karate Federation at all 4 Premier League events this year. Oh my
goodness.
Already.
Are you sure?
So we're locked in. We're locked in.
I didn't know. No,
yeah,
I didn't
so
know.
I hope so. So we're going to be in Istanbul. We'll be on the floor capturing the content for the World Karate Federation. So watch out on their social media. I think we talked about it last year. World Karate Federation have really stepped up their game in terms of their branding, their social media presence, what they're doing for the World Karate community in this space, in the media space. So we'll be in Istanbul, we'll be in Rome for the second one, we'll be in Hangzhou for the third in China, and then for the last in Rabat again. And for the gala, we'll be servicing the World Karate Federation. So exciting stuff for us, and it just embeds us into this world of karate, which is just exciting.
Absolutely, and you'll be able to witness the grand winner chase.
Yeah,
it is about to start, and it's so exciting. It's really shaped up to be such an amazing and prestigious award. And, we're going to be talking to a guest today who's back-to-back grand winner champion, which is insane. But the 4 Premier Leagues, it's whoever's the best for all 4 and who comes out on top. It's an amazing, thing to follow throughout the year.
Yeah.
And that gets presented at the gala in Rabat, right?
It does. And the way this grand winner accolade has developed over the years, a lot of people may not know that the grand winner was actually a thing since 2011.
That's when I'm pretty sure the Premier League started. Wow.
Yeah, and not in the new format either.
No.
This is the old Premier League format as well. So they've been naming grand winners since 2011, and there's been a cash prize involved, and there still is a cash prize involved, which also a lot of people may not know. It's not just the trophy. It's a pretty substantial cash prize, to be honest, in the world of karate. But 2011 it was established, and it's been there ever since. I don't know, it's sort of just taken a back seat when it comes to visibility. Like, you don't really hear about it. I think the WKF does some news articles every year on it, but only since the advent of like social media and having a strong social media presence are we getting to witness the prestige that this accolade holds.
I would love to see like a tracker throughout the year. But it's hard. There's only 4 events. But imagine that, like, after an event, it's like, here's the race. Because it might be, there's some divisions in some years that have been so close.
Yeah, so close.
But so should we just quickly mention them?
I think from 2025, the current grand winners going into this season. Yeah, I'd love to.
So we'll start with the males divisions. So male kata, Kakeru Nishiyama from Japan. And then we have minus 60 kilograms categories, Ere Samdan from Turkey. 67 kilograms, Yugo Kazaki from Japan. Minus 75 kilograms, Abdallah Ziz from Egypt. Minus 84 is Yusuf Badawi from Egypt. And then another one from Egypt is in the plus 84 kilogram category, Taha Tarek Mahmoud. So domination from the men's Egyptian team there.
Yeah, just a quick one. I think Taha's been 3-time grand winner.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Well, as far back as 2022. So 2022, 2024, and then 2025. That
crazy. Is incredible. Just a quick shout out for him. Moving on to the female divisions. In the female kata, we have Mo Shanggrace Lau from Hong Kong. In the female take 50 kilograms, we have Moldir Zambirbe from Kazakhstan, another back-to-back. Female kumite take 55 kilograms. We have Yvette Goronova from Bulgaria. Female kumite minus 61 division, we had Asel Kanay from Kazakhstan, a second Kazakhstan. For the female kumite minus 68 kilograms, Alina Karici from Switzerland. And the female kumite over 68 kilograms, we had Maria Torres Garcia from Spain.
On top of that as well, Nath, Elena Karici, back-to-back grand winner. And for the minus 68 kilogram category, which is insane. And then I look up on the other side of the sheet here, Kakeru Nishiyama is back-to-back grand winner. And I haven't got the data for 2021.
Maybe he's 5-time.
Probably is 5-time, but that's insane. Oh my goodness.
That is incredible. Yeah, some insane accolades for these athletes.
What a great little segue, I think, to talk about this back-to-back champion, grand winner, ultimate competitor, and significant figure within the world of karate, not just in Spain, but also, respected worldwide. And you don't get to be that type of figure by just, competing randomly. You have to put on a lot of great performances, and I'm very excited to talk about Maria, and she's got an amazing rap sheet here.
She does, yeah. This is a long one.
Yeah, it is long. So we'll start off just real quickly with the Premier League record, because we've been talking about the Premier League. So 3 golds, 4 silver, and 5 bronze. Maria Torres is from Spain, but in a place called Malaga. I hope I've said that right. And we already know that she's back-to-back grand winner from 2024, 2025, current number 3 in the world ranking. And there's some amazing achievements here. So she was the individual world champion in 2021 in Dubai, and then came second in 2023 in Budapest. And she's not only achieving it in the individual space, but as a team, a significant leader of the Spanish female kumite team, achieving the World Championships in 2023, a bronze medal in the Karate World Cup last year. Oh my gosh, last year, 2024, and 2018 as well in Madrid. So that's just an amazing. Oh, and then the World Games. We haven't even talked about the World
can't miss
Games.
that one.
Oh my gosh, the World Games. Silver medalist last year in China and in 2021 in Birmingham. So European Championships medals, European Games medals. There's too much to talk about here, but very, very grateful to have Maria come onto the podcast today. So I don't know what else to say about that.
No, I think let's bring her on. Let's
Yeah.
bring on the back-to-back grand winner for 2024-25.
All right, perfect. It is an absolute pleasure to welcome our very first guest for 2026 for the World Karate Cast, Maria Torres Garcia from Spain. How are you today, Maria? Thanks for jumping on.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here.
You've had some Christmas and New Year's time to relax. It's looking very different for us in Australia. It's extremely hot. It's cold in Malaga. Are you wrapped up? Are you nice and comfortable?
Yes, it's too cold, so I want to be in Australia now because I hate the cold. I love hot, I love summer, but it's okay, it's good also.
It makes it slightly easier to train in the hot weather, I must admit. But your preparation for Istanbul is, I assume it's going well. We're pretty close now. Are you dialing it back a little bit or still full throttle?
Yes, we are training hard for prepare the Premier League. The new season starts now, next week. So yes, was good the preparation. I stopped little bit after the World Championship, but fast I have to come back because the Premier League is here now.
Amazing. Yeah. It's pretty awesome to know that you could be fighting for your third grand winner title back to back this year. How are you feeling going into this year with that crown on your head? Are you nervous? Do you feel confident?
It's very good. I sometimes I think and I say it's me who is the grand winner for second time. So I'm very excited to start the Premier League. I really love fight the Premier League. It's hard because everybody want to beat me. It's normal, but yes, I'm very excited and I like have the crown in my in my head.
Of course, and it has become more and more of a thing over the years. As we said before, the grand winner title's been around for a while, but it's only been in the public eye sort of semi-recently. So does it drive you to want to compete at all the Premier Leagues, make sure you're at every single one?
Yes, for me this is important because I know that I have 4 Premier League, so I have 4 opportunities. If I fail in one, it's okay because I have more opportunities. Of course, it depends also of the other fighters, not only if I win or if I lose. But yes, this is a big motivation to do the 4 Premier League.
And that is actually a great segue to have a look at we did a little bit of research on your 2024 grand winner and your 2025, but specifically the 24, that was a very close one between yourself and Joanna Neer from Germany. You met each other in three out of the 4 Premier Leagues. One was in the pool stage and you managed to get the best of her then, and you went on to win the gold. And then in 2 gold medal finals as well. So I think between you, it must have been so close. And that's what we're seeing with these with the 4 Premier Leagues, really close races for this grand winner title.
Yes, the first title, my first title of grand winner was difficult because I have Joanna. It's a great fighter, and we are every time so close. And yes, what was hard because in the last Premier League, I have to win. I have to do like one step more than Joanna just for win, or I have to stay one step close, lose. But no, I can do the same that her because she won. So I lose in the pool. So and she passed, but I have the luck was with me. I have to say this. And Joanna lose the quarter final, and after she couldn't do repage. So for this, I win the grand winner. So it was a little bit crazy.
It's
Yeah.
crazy lucky, but it's definitely well deserved, Maria. And it's great. You backed it up again the next year in 2025. What was that like after, first of all, securing 2024 grand winner, and then you came away with the gold medal in Paris last year, ironically defeating Joanna Kinnear in the semi-finals, and then you finished it off with a gold medal in Morocco. You had a great run last year in the Premier League system. You would have been in such a flow state for the year. How did that feel for you?
Was very special also because what you say, the 2024 grand winner I win, and it was not with gold medal in the last Premier League. So I was happy, but I was like, it's also because Joanna lose. So when the next year I repeat the gold medal in Paris, gold medal in Rabat, was more special, and I say it's okay, I deserve, like the feeling of I did one time, but I could do two times, so it's because I deserve.
No, fair enough. Because yeah, it is just a consistent battle between athletes to maintain that title, and winning the gold in the final Premier League must have been super special. And then you get to back it up with the gala at the event as well. So you had an amazing week. You won the Rabat Premier League, secured the grand winner title, and then got awarded it in Rabat. And I was lucky enough to be there to witness that as well, doing media, and it just looked like a super fun night. The gala's become a much more of a thing. How did you enjoy that event?
Yes, the gala is super special. I think that they give you the award with all Carte people there. It's very special. So I really love the way that the World Carte Federation is doing this special prize, because finally the grand winner, it's very hard award. So I think the gala is in the same level that the grand winner trophy. So it's very good.
Yeah, and everybody loves a good dress up, don't they?
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
best. It's actually so nice seeing everyone like out of their tracksuit or out of their karate gi, and then they're all suited up. I never am able to I've been to two galas, and I've never been able to dress up super nice because like when we travel from Australia, we're like packing all of our. You focus on competition, right? I'm not thinking about bringing a suit.
No.
And so I feel like such a chump sometimes. Like the last two times, everyone's dressed up so nicely in tuxedos, and I'm just like there in my jeans and a t-shirt. It's so sad.
Well, it's becoming more and more procedure. I remember last year there were very little people who didn't dress up, and there were a lot of athletes that obviously hadn't achieved the grand winner title, but still showed their support for the athletes who did, and made it a great night. The dance floor was pumping. It was a big night for the athletes, which was great to see.
Maria, I want to touch on just some of your fellow rivals and competitors because, we seem to be seeing all of these matchups a lot of the time because it's just the way of elite level competition. We spoke about Joanna Kinnear from Germany, but seeing the consistency of people like Rochelle Walters from England, Sofia Belitseva from Kazakhstan, you have some other really high level experienced athletes. Just, you've fought them many times. How do you go into this year preparing for those big matches with these athletes?
Yes, I always say that I feel that in my category in plus 68, we have a lot of big fighters. I think it's a hard category, and I say that I'm lucky to have this great fighter because it makes me improve. All the time I have to improve because if I make mistake with them, or they find mistake on me, they make me improve. So I'm really happy to share the category with them. And yes, it is hard because you know that they are very good, so and they prepare very good to fight with me. So I prepare. I'm focused. I always focus in my fights. I don't focus at all in what they will do. But yes, it's normal. We prepare the fights. I saw all my fights from the year before for improve what I didn't do good at all.
Yeah, I mean you're still young, Maria. You're the same age as me. That's why I say she's young. Yeah, 28. You've still got quite a few years left in your career as an elite athlete. So yeah, I think improving is just it's the mindset of a champion, continuous improvement year on year. So it's great to hear that a world champion like yourself and back-to-back grand winner is still improving like the rest of us.
This year now is it's a karate World Cup year. Yes, we're focusing on the Premier Leagues and the grand winner chase, but something that's very special to you and familiar for you for your success and your achievements is the team event space. We just finished off the Karate World Championships, and the individual performance maybe wasn't what you were after, even though you had some great fights. Wasn't like 2021 and 2023 for you, unfortunately. But have you turned your attention to the team space for the Karate World Cup? And I know the Spanish team for the females space is insane.
Yes.
So I want to hear your take on the Karate World Cup.
Yes, like you say, the world championship, the individual world championship doesn't finish like I won. Was a little bit hard for me, but like I said before, the Premier League is here, so I didn't have a lot of time to regret. So I changed my mind for the Premier League, for the European Championship, and of course for the World Cup because it's very special competition. I really love this competition in team. I really love do team with my girls, like I say. And yes, now I think we are preparing first the European Championship in Spain team, and after we will focus in the World Cup summer. In the summer, we do a special training camp for the World Cup. So yes, I'm excited to fight there.
Yeah, that's coming up pretty in the first half of the year, the European Championships, where you'll first get tested and go for those spots in the Karate World Cup because sometimes we forget being in the Oceania, some of the other continents, they really have to
Have it
earn
tough.
their spot for the Karate World Cup because it is limited places and it's such a prestigious event. So that's where our eyes will be locked on throughout the year is every country's continental championships to see who qualifies.
I have a funny feeling that Spain will do quite well with especially your team. It's a very strong team. Is it the same team? I don't know, you probably can't talk too much about it, but the same team from 2024?
We don't know yet. It's Ivan Leal who decide. We don't know yet because we have some people injury.
Yep.
So like Carlota, Indira also. But I think they will ready for the World Cup this year, and I hope the team will be the same.
Yeah, I mean, just speaking on Carlota there, she managed to get a bronze medal in the first tournament of the year, Karate One tournament of the year in Tbilisi. So she's definitely back from quite significant injury. I think she injured her knee twice, was it?
Yes, yes, yes. Was the same. She come back and she come back with a medal in Serie A. So I think she's ready, of course, 100% for compete this year.
Her performance in Budapest in the final was just amazing. Watching that was so special.
Crazy.
So special.
Against such a talented Japanese team.
Yep.
I mean, that was such a great final to see, and Carlota did amazing there.
This might be a bit of a sidetrack, but just I want to know what you were feeling in that moment because she was the last fight and you're sitting down waiting and it all relied on that moment right there. What was going through your mind and how was that feeling for you when she eventually won?
Was crazy because she fought with Ayaka, and just the day before I fight with Ayaka in the final, and I lose. So it's true that in Sunday for do the final of team we was dead because I did in Budapest I did 13 fights, so it was crazy with individual and team, and but I say, oof, it's very hard match for be the last one. Isa was the first fight and she win. Me, I lose. And after Carlota goes and I say, oof, it's very hard match. I know that Carlota could do this, but it's difficult with the pressure and everything. It's difficult. when I saw these fights, I think we was like 1 year talking about this. I say it was crazy. I never saw Carlota fight like this before. Was crazy.
She was so dominant, and no one could touch her that day, and it was just fantastic to see. It
Yes,
was
yes,
so
yes.
exciting.
I think the whole world is still talking about that fight, to be
Well,
honest.
clearly.
Yes,
Yeah, and
it's
you had
normal.
13 fights for that competition. That is incredible.
13.
Just another reason why it's so good that it's separated between team world championships and individual world championships, because you don't want the world gold relying on or coming down to who's less fatigued from
Who's
the weekend.
not injured.
Yeah, or not injured. Yeah.
Maria, so I know that maybe the selection, the qualification is still undecided and it's in the air, but how are you preparing with the team going into Hangzhou? Obviously, you need to set up the team, do training camps with your coach, Ivan Lial. Is there a lot of connection with the team leading into the year?
Yes, it's very important to have a big connection with the team, but because after you will not fight alone, you fight for all of them. So yes, we do training camp. Like I said before, we focus in the European Championship because for us it's very important competition. Just when the European Championship finish, we prepare the World Cup doing training camp in summer, July, August, September, and we focus on this. I think all the competitors from my team, it's now preparing the World Cup. They try to be in the best form for the World Cup. So I think like we do individual work, and after we do teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does. And
Yes.
maybe we'll do a little fun experiment, because we just had some new rules released by the World Karate Federation. I don't know if we have time to talk about them today.
Maybe not today.
However, there was mention of a mixed team kumite. A lot of national federations are adapting this. Specifically, I know of Italy are very strong on having a mixed team kumite. So it's like you either have 2 females, 2 males, or 3 females, 3 males. It's always the same amount of males to females. Have you heard of this sort of new format that we could see in the future when it comes to team kumite, Maria?
Yes, I saw, and I think it's very good. I don't know if I will fight in mixed team, no, but it's a dream. I have big friends in Spain team from male team, so I think it's a dream fight with them. So yes, I want to know if it will be soon. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the first step is just some national federations adapting this sort of format, and we see it more and more in the big international competitions. Do you know, I know it's very hard to plan such a big year that 2026 will be. You mentioned the European Championships that obviously Spain will take part of as a team. Have you earmarked any other competitions where you might see a team event for yourself?
No, I think the World Cup, European Championship this year, and Premier League. These three, I think it's enough.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yes.
It is definitely what I want to see more of in the world of karate, and I think as the Karate World Cup will take off, and maybe even some mixed team events will take off, we'll see more and more international opens doing some team events, like Budapest Open, just
Yeah.
for one, like
I
such
think
a major tournament.
It's been big for a while. I'm pretty sure we've heard of mixed teams since, I don't know, the 90s, I think it's been around. But yeah, it would be sick to be able to travel. And I know they do a lot in England and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be insane. I would love to do like a dream team, construct your own team.
Oh,
Do
that'd
you know
be
what I mean?
incredible,
Like,
yeah.
do some from here, some from there. Oh, that's so many games you could just do. But anyway, let's go. Let's get back to talking to you, Maria. It's been a pleasure to talk to you about your mindset for the grand winner and also leading into the World Cup potentially, but first of all, the European Championships. We've got one very important question to ask you. Have you seen the Karate Kid movie, The Karate Kid Legends?
I will I will say no. I know that I have to see. 1 year ago, like, I said to myself, yes, I have to see. I have to see. I am a karate teacher to kids in Malaga, and all my kids tell me every day, teacher, you have to see the film. You have to see the film. But I know I'm my bad.
But too busy training, that's why. You don't have time to watch movies.
Yes, I don't have a lot of time. I do a lot of things, and I don't love at all look films. I prefer series, but
So
yes, I have
what are
to.
some other
I
things you like to do outside of the dojo? If it's not watching movies, what else are you doing?
I love to spend time with my friends, with my dog. I When I have free time, I always try to go out with my friend and spend time with my family, because after, when I'm in competition, I can't spend time with them. So I try to go out all the time.
It's the privilege of being an athlete is you do get a little bit of free time every now and again, a bit of flexibility with the hours you train, definitely. I would like to ask, just looking at the 2026 year, what goals do you have for this year? I mean, I could probably predict them, but I want to hear them straight from your mouth. What are you looking for out of 2026?
For me, it's very important this year, the European Championship. I want to win the European Championship because I have medal in European Championship. I am European champion in under 21, but not in senior. So it's my target this year. And of course, like I said before, back to back to back, the grand winner. It's a dream. So I will fight for it because I think I can do, and also the World Cup with my team. I can't choose in these three targets.
No, I mean, I feel like that's plenty of big targets to hit, and that's something we actually came across in our research that you hadn't got the gold medal at a European Championships yet in the senior divisions. That just speaks to the prestige of your continental championships. How do you view the European Championships versus like the World Championship? I mean, you're a world champion, but haven't yet got the European Karate Championships. How do you see the level of these two tournaments?
Yes, the European Championship is very hard competition, very difficult competition. The World Championship, of course, it's very difficult competition. Everybody know, but European, it's also hard. For example, in my category, I have Joanna in Germany. I have Ukraine that it's very good, a silver medal last year. I have Greece, Walter. It's very hard,
Nancy?
very
Is
hard.
Nancy?
Cleo Ferracuti before Nancy from France. So it's very hard competition. I see like World Championship. I think it's like the same level, I could say.
God, that must be hard to balance going for individual grand winner, going for European gold medalist, going for Karate World Cup gold as well. You're going to have a very busy 2026, Maria.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Um,
I know, but I hope to say that I achieve everything when I finish the year.
we wish you the best of luck for that, Maria. And it's an exciting year coming up. But if before you go, if you wanted to say one last thing, just to the karate community, I'm sure that everyone is excited to hear from you and your story. But just something you would like to send a message to the rest of the people out there.
I always say when I talk with kids, or I talk with the people, that you have to fight for your dreams. So I said to the karate community. I think that it's special that I say this, because when I start in karate, everybody said that I was not very tall for fighting the big category, and I'm here doing the podcast with you, and so I think it's important to fight for your dream and trust in yourself. Just this.
That's beautiful. I think that's an amazing piece of advice, and coming from yourself, I'm pretty sure they should listen to it. I think because yeah, it's amazing. It's been such a pleasure to have you on, Maria, and we can't wait to see you compete in literally a week's time in Turkey.
It really has been a pleasure, Maria. And yes, we will see you in Istanbul in a week's time.
Yes, and we will see in Istanbul. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure and congratulations for your podcast because it's really good. I really enjoy.
Oh, really? Do you listen to every episode?
Yes, not every, not,
Do you comment?
but yes,
No, it's fantastic. Thank you. It means a lot to us, and like we say every time, it's a privilege, honestly, for us to talk to people like yourself. We can't thank you enough for taking the time to come on here today. So thank you.
thank you so much.
How good! First guest of the year, and what a great guest to start with Maria.
This is incredible to
Yeah.
do. And we've got 26 episodes planned, fortnightly releases. I think this is just, it keeps the conversation around what's happening in the world of karate. And we've seen from what we've discussed in this episode, there is plenty happening in 2026.
So much. And what was crazy is that in the run sheet, we were like, oh, this is quite a lot to talk about. And then Maria spoke about the European Championships. I'm like, oh my gosh, we forgot to mention that she hadn't got the gold medal. Like,
Yep.
The whole thing of she's world champion, but not a continental champion. That's just insane. And we wish we could have dove more into that sort of side of things. But it's good to unpack that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, I mean, all eyes in the world of karate are going to be on Maria Torres for the European Championships
Yep.
this year.
She's got a big year coming up.
Huge.
You could say that she's probably one of the ones that has the biggest year.
I'd say so with the team event as well, individuals. It's like
European.
yeah,
Oh my goodness, crazy!
It's-
It was a fantastic start to the year. I think I'm so excited to, like you said in the start, the deep dives. I think we've scheduled in a couple of deep dive episodes, like how we did with Maria Torres in episode 5, I think it was. Hopefully, I'm right. But they're the longer format ones where we're analysing their history and their philosophy and just going deep into the mind of the athlete rather than just highlighting all of the things that's going on around in the world of karate. So I'm pumped.
yeah. Those episodes, you get a bit of value that you don't get in these just consistent episodes.
Yeah.
Like for example, Maria, I would have loved to dive into her fight philosophy because she is a significantly smaller athlete
Yeah.
than the rest of her peers in the plus 68 division, and she closes distance so well. She's so good in the clinch, and she's a world champion, being like a foot shorter than some of her rivals.
It's crazy as well, like her consistency to perform well and her fighting style. I think everyone knows her fighting style.
Yeah.
You see the way she pushes forward and shuts down and is very aggressive in the clinch, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I can see what she does, so surely I can
Counter that. Yeah.
But no, she's just winning still all the time, and it just speaks to how talented she is as a fighter, and the adaptability of her skills.
And that is a staple of a consistent fighter at the Premier League and a grand winner.
Yeah.
We saw in 2025, Joanna Canillo got 2 gold medals but couldn't walk away with the grand winner just because of that consistency. Maria has medalled at 3 out of the 4 Premier Leagues in the last 2 years, which have earned her that grand winner back-to-back title.
Very exciting stuff. But in the space of all the events, I mean, there's a lot going on this year in the individual space, in the European sort of, in the continental championships, and all sort of eyes trending towards the Karate World Cup in Hangzhou. So I wonder what the second rendition of the Karate World Cup's going to look like.
Yeah, 100%. And I can't wait to just dive into episode 2 of this year, episode 10 of the World Karate
Yes.
Cast in total, with, a recap of the first Premier League of the year in Istanbul.
As for the rest of the episodes, we need your help to comment down below who you want us to interview on the World Karate Cast, whether you're watching it on the WKF YouTube channel or also listening to it on Spotify. So if you just type in World Karate Cast, you can listen to it on the train, driving your car. You don't have to watch it, but we need your help to try and fill up the 26 episodes this year. And most importantly, make sure you comment the country you are listening from, because we want to greet everyone in every possible language.
That was an incredible first episode of the year, Mitchell, and I'm looking forward to the next episode 10 after Istanbul.
I'm so excited. See you on the next one, dude.
See ya.